17?
Yeah, but like in the shadows.
That's like...
Yeah, that is, but like... People annoy me.
Which people?
Just stay in one line. And then you're going to have to merge. I'm going to do it too.
What?
This is two.
Okay.
John Lewis Freedom Parkway, Carter Centre.
Okay.
Continue on Interstate 75 south for 9 kilometers.
Scuba Vince, hello.
Hello.
How we doing, Scoops? Menopause, you're bright and early, sir. On the road again.
Buenos dias. We were going to stay another night in Savannah, stay another night in Georgia, but that would make it 3 nights. We're going to go to Hustle, and then we're skipping Charleston, and we're going to go straight to Savannah.
And we're listening to our favourite country artist. Country artist is 250. How's the left knee? Oh, always paying attention, Minnow. The left knee is sore.
Was Minnow in the other stream? Doesn't say hello, just lurks.
I was complaining about it yesterday as well. Oh, but he wasn't in chat yesterday either.
Yeah. Well,
You lurker. He's a lurker, eh? It's all good now that we're stationary in the van in Bruce. I'm within Bruce right now.
Oh, goodness.
I think we're glad to be getting out of the roads of Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, hell yes.
The roads of Atlanta are not good ones.
So I have to admit, the places that we're going, not that I'm disappointed, but they're different to what I was expecting. They're just like big cities. Like, I'm hoping Savannah's a lot smaller.
You want like a town.
Yeah. I want to go to some towns.
Some real country
Where I
towns.
can sit down and talk to the locals and...
I think that's more of like a Texas thing.
Texas is quite large though, that being said.
But that's what I mean. That's why they'll have small towns. Menopause says, I watched the first few minutes of VODs to see if I catch you slipping. Or like when we go live and we don't expect anyone's watching, maybe?
Oh, really?
Maybe. Look at that perfect weather.
We've gone up 2 degrees.
Minnow, you getting excited about Call of Duty? Yeah, see? He does. Molly, you cannot eat till the first person says hi. It wasn't eat, it was cook. But yes, you're close. Because that was the whole point of us streaming. She wanted to cook all morning. I'm like, we can't cook until we stream.
But then we were going to stream like half an hour earlier, and then he was like, I'm going to do all updates on your phone. Because my phone is shitting itself. Like completely shitting itself, Minnow.
And when we go live, it takes like 5 minutes.
I'll fix it. We're just going to do some updates, and yeah, it's just screw the pooch.
It takes like 5 minutes after we click the live button to go live. So the first person has to say hi. No one knew the artist, by the way.
Guys, it's Casey Musgraves.
Why did you say that?
Because I'm giving them enough time.
Oh my god.
They're on the road again.
So we got approximately maybe 4-hour drive today.
3.5 hours. 3 hours and 35 minutes. But we don't know where we're staying.
So probably 4 by the time we get to
by the time
camp.
we get around there and figure out.
Hello again, Cheese Pizza.
Hello.
Hopefully we can entertain you while you work today.
Another personal injury lawyer. Guys, never seen so many lawyers advertise themselves.
I think the artist is Casey Musgraves. 2 streams in one day, what a bargain!
We'll probably do a campfire stream tonight as well.
God, could we go for the holy trifecta? Could it happen?
We need some more firewood.
Hey, Wiku.
We go.
Oh, we
Wow,
go.
you're up early. You're up late.
Or early.
Well, it's like 1:44.
Wiku's in Perth, right?
Yeah.
Wiku, you need to go to bed, young man.
I need to get fuel. Shit, it's 64 miles.
Yes, sir.
Everyone freaks out when I say I'm under a quarter of a tank.
We're under a quarter tank of fuel, guys. What's the furthest you guys have driven?
Are you reading chat or are you asking?
I'm asking chat. What's like the longest drive?
Guys, it's 55 and everyone's
it's done.
speeding past me. Where's my fake glasses?
Molly can get gas when the first person says hi. Minnow, no one said hi yet. So we might just be putting our way into Savannah. So Cheese Pizza has done the drive from Detroit to Atlanta. We learnt about that one.
Detroit, yes.
Yeah. How far is that? Molly?
I don't know. No idea. But
How many hours is that? Not in one sitting, just like in one trip. You know?
hello?
It's about 12 hours.
104 kilometers, guys. Settle in.
Scuba's, excuse me, Scuba's driven across the country. After 4 hours of driving, I start to lose it, says Minnow.
Yeah.
But you have such a comfortable vehicle,
You
Minnow.
know what you need to do? A stream. Because streaming, what we're saying is like,
Streaming's good.
streaming really distracts us and it makes the time go a lot faster.
Awiku says, I drive about 10k a year. Half a tank lasts me a month. That sounds like me and my mighty Prius.
Oh my god.
Some hype in the chat
Awiku.
for the Prius.
You did, like, do you get public transport or you just stay in house?
Maybe works from home.
Oh yeah.
Minnow's got an emote from a lady streamer. I don't think it's the usual lady streamer.
No,
I think he's found maybe a new.
not the number one
No. I think
ASMR queen.
he's branching out.
Minnow, we saw it. She walked past us. She always looks so sad.
She looks dead inside.
Like I really feel sorry for her because she always like avoids eye contact, and I've seen her like 3 times, and I've smiled at her every time, and like she just looks like lost, and like very sad.
Cheese Pizza says, when I was young, my
When I was young, I see my love was so innocent. Sorry.
my parents drove down to Florida many times and twice to California.
Oh wow.
So that's the drive we'll be doing. Awiku's got the Prius hype. Love it. Scuba Vin said no hype for the Prius. Hashtag yuck.
Can we get some Vans in the chat?
Ah, yes. Some Vans.
Some
Oh,
Bruce's.
all right. Minapause has shared with us all of Lady A's emotes.
Oh.
Priuses are the perfect car to drive by a bish. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Thank you, Scuba Vince, for the Vans. Whoopee. Great. Wit Riot, welcome back.
Hi, Wit.
We on the road again.
say it was the highlight exceed of Georgia.
It's got to be meat.
No, sorry, Atlanta.
It's got to be meat and cheese pizza.
Oh, of course.
It's
Yeah.
got to be.
And then
Trying the pizza.
the next thing after cheese pizza. That's kind of like a given.
It's got to be the World of Coke.
That's pretty cool. We tried Coke Life. We tried about 60 other different varieties of like different soft drink. Ladders nearly popped.
I mean, we can say
Chick-fil-A.
it'll always be special because it's the first time we had the full menu of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, in the place that it was, like in the city that it was created.
So that was pretty special. The campsite was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, I think I did. I'll just like, you know, give myself props to that one. I did a great job with choosing. We would have loved to stay another night, but it just, we're just worried that we won't have enough time. We don't want to relax and take our the pedal off the, you know, too much. We've got places to do and things to see and people to meet.
Minnow says highlight of Atlanta ... leaving. Everyone has been.
You know the what would you say, the opposite of the highlight? What would you say, like
The low light?
The low light would be definitely the freaking traffic.
The traffic is noticeably worse here in Atlanta than anywhere else we've been.
If you guys have seen our Instagram stories, we've just been to Varsity, and I will tell you that has been a low light. Guys, not worth the hype. I don't even know why there is hype.
Varsities is a little odd.
20 minutes to or 20 minutes to just order. The ice cream was good.
Pinking says flies past Molly in a Lambo. Awiku asks if we've had barbecue.
No, not yet.
Minnow says everyone has been to Atlanta because the airport is a major hub.
Okay.
Good to know, good to know.
I just saw the international airport.
Cheese Pizza says beautiful driving weather. Couldn't ask for better.
Better than rainy weather that was 2 days ago.
I think Scuba agrees on the Varsity comment. And Cheese Pizza said, yeah, bummer on the Varsity.
But you can tell everyone else has recommended as well. There was like 6 school buses.
It was busy.
And I said to the lady, I was like, is it always this busy? And she's like, yeah, pretty much.
On the beautiful driving weather. Damn it. It's hard to tell Scoob's when I catch up on chat. Because Scuba's message was just I agree around the same time we were talking about Varsity.
Okay.
So I assumed he was agreeing about Varsity.
Yes.
He was agreeing about the driving weather.
Oh, don't assume it makes an ass out of you and me.
Minapore says, you know you're at a good barbecue joint when they have an armed guard in the parking lot.
Was this it?
I have no idea.
Was this at a Varsity?
They did have an armed guard at Varsity.
They did have guards.
But that wasn't a barbecue joint. Maybe he's just commenting, like getting us ready for Texas.
We do need to, yeah. We were going to probably have more of our barbecue in Texas.
Afro Rob TCG.
Hey Rob.
What's good, Roberino?
How you feeling? So, you guys, we need suggestions of what to do in Savannah, what to eat, what to see. Do some Googling.
Who's been to Savannah? What'd you do? How fun was it?
What'd you eat?
Pinking says a good barbecue joint has no utensils.
Yeah, you could use your hands.
Really?
Yeah, you could use your hands.
Afro Rob says, how are you lovely people?
We're doing good.
We're on the road again, Rob.
Oh God, every time we eat food, like a good amount of food, and then we drive, and I'm like, oh, I could do it with a sleep.
Kip.
Is that how do you pronounce Macon? Macon?
Macon?
92
Mahon.
kilometers until we stay on this road.
We should stop for fuel though.
Oh yeah, in 54. When the fuel light goes on, probably in about 20 miles.
Alright. The only utensils you have is your fingers. Cheese Pizza says May space con.
Macon.
Macon. Menopause, between the last time Menopause wrote a message and this time, he's lost all of his icons.
Really?
So he's no longer a sub, apparently, according to this.
Prime run out.
I don't know.
He only subbed like a few weeks ago.
In Kansas City, they try to rob rich people trying to experience the culture.
Kansas City. We're not going to Kansas City though.
So is Kansas...
Kansas City from Kansas has roots. So that's why it's called Arkansas rather than Arkansas. And you pronounce it Arkansas.
Back in their feet.
Something like that. And then Kansas is rooted in African American culture. So you pronounce it Kansas. Something like that.
Well, today we all learned. Cheese Pizza said maybe more like May C-I-N.
Mason.
Maykin?
Okay.
I don't know. Maysin? Maykin? We're on the blue line, Pinking. That is the road we're taking. The blue line on Google Maps.
We're on the 75 south, I think.
Kin. Maykin.
Yeah, 70. Maykin.
Maykin.
It's not confusing or anything. You wait till you come to Australia and see, we do a driving stream in Australia. The road names are crazy. Oh, outlet stores.
A lot of people have really colourful hair here.
Yeah. It's such a fashionable thing now.
It's cool.
Caution, sudden lane changes. Pretty sure that's just because you like to change the lanes, buddy.
Buddy? Not your buddy guy. Grandpa has returned. Have you had your coffee today?
Listen to Casey Musgroves, guys.
See, Minno's the only one that gets it. Minnow says, Australian driving stream, town, ... nothing for 4 hours, ... another town.
That's so it.
But sometimes the 4 hours is 8 hours.
Yeah.
And generally, it just gets like bigger and bigger.
Sometimes roofs, there's sometimes a tree.
Oh, settle down. Grandpa says, just got home with number 5 from college. I've had a couple pots so far, Exceed. Couple pots.
Oh, my fuel light just went on.
Fuel lights on?
Yeah.
We gotta stop for fuel.
I just want to try and see if get it to empty.
You want to get the tank to empty?
Yeah.
That sounds very irresponsible.
Right, I'm going to
Cheese
get
Pizza
fuel.
says, not even a buzzard or a tarantula in between towns?
A buzzard. It's a buzzard.
A buzzard is like a vulture.
Really? No. Applebee's.
Thinking-
We have beef Applebee's.
We do. Pinking says, go try Wet Willy Savannah when you get to Savannah. Is that a restaurant, Pinking, or what is Wet Willy's Savannah?
Or you want? I'll give Exceed a Wet Willy right now.
Oh!
I wasn't paying attention to the signs. I'll get fuel the next one.
A bar.
Oh.
It's a bar.
Wet Willie's in Savannah.
Wet Willy is a fat guy who sells his bathwater. Do you want to take one guess as to who wrote that?
Or Dex. You know. It's the Georgia Peach Pass.
It's the
I like
Peach
that.
Pass.
70 cents. Express lanes.
No tarantulas, Cheese Pizza, just a couple of wallabies with an attitude.
Brand something. Brand Smart. Should have gone down there.
Cheese Tony's Pizza says, I heard about this small little hot sauce shop that is on Tybee Island, which is near Savannah. Looks interesting. Might have to venture out there someday. Hot sauce shop. Wow. How's your temperature, Mom?
I'm good actually, but I know you want to turn it down a little bit if you want. The worst thing about driving and living together is that my temperature is always the opposite of his. Like I'm always like comfortable, or I'm cold, and he's hot, and we can never find them, you know, midway.
Can't you get those cars with dual air cons?
Yeah. This one does, no, it doesn't.
Wit says Tybee Island is a nice beach area.
Okay.
Minnow says, Molly, I think there is gas when the sign says fuel. Grandpa says, what happened to taking an extra day at the last campground?
We just worried about like not having enough room at the end, and I don't know, we'll see.
It's sort of like if there's nothing that like is pulling us there,
Yeah.
then like there's no reason to stay. Like we've got things that we're excited to get to in other places that we would love to get to, and then have time at the end to like rest before the flight back home.
Yeah.
Whereas there was nothing here that like was really exciting us.
And the drive isn't too far. It's only like 3.5, no, like 4 hours. Sorry.
Yeah. So we were ready to go.
We will. I scheduled another day, so we'll just have like a whole day just in like a Orlando or maybe in Savannah. Just another day where we can just kind of do nothing all day.
Queen of Fox, hello, hello.
Hello, Queen.
Jewel of Cal, hey there.
Hey, Joel.
Pinking, when going to beach, make sure it is not a clothing optional beach.
Who said this?
Pinking.
Okay. The mellow mushroom.
What if I want to stream at a clothing optional beach? Jewel of Cal said, listening at work, how long have you been driving today? For about 23 minutes.
Dairy Queen.
Just started. We're on our way to Savannah. Should be about 4 hours. We may not stream all of it.
3 hours and 18 minutes. I'm just gonna get some gas.
We're about to stop for gasoline. Wiki says you may want to try Low Country Boil at a restaurant in the Savannah area.
I do, except it doesn't need seafood.
It's a staple, but you can.
Yeah, but it's usually a lot of food.
Grandpa says, yeah, I can understand that. Just make sure you don't get too overtired for your drive.
Yeah.
Wags his old man finger. Menopause says, exceed at a nude beach, aka Casper the Ghost cosplay.
So the thing is that like from each place, like in the East Coast and whatever, like to Louisiana, the drives are like 3 and 4 hours. Whereas it's the thing that I'm worrying about is that the distance between like Texas and down that area, like across to the west, the drives are going to be much longer, and I'm worried that we're going to have to spend so much time getting across to LA so that we can go up and see Jewel. And we're really nervous about running out of time, and like also having some time at the end just to relax.
But it's nice knowing that we can stream the drive.
Yeah, definitely. It is definitely.
Pinking says you would probably get banned if you streamed at a clothing optional beach. Both from Twitch and the beach. I agree. Twitch. Here from Twitcher. Everyone agreed with Minnow.
Yeah, wow.
Menopause asked if we've got sunburn this trip, maybe in Cali.
No, really, have we?
Oh, I haven't got sunburn. On one of our first day in LA, I think the first day in LA,
We got a little bit like.
I was right on the border. I had to, turning tomato, and I had to cool down. But no extra sunburns. We haven't even bought sunblock yet.
Yeah, we thought we may need it, but. Alright, food, gas.
Oh no, Google's gonna freak out.
300 meters, use the left lane to turn left onto Hudson. Bridge Road. Signs for Rock Quarry Road, Eagles Landing Parkway.
Shush.
Use the left lane to turn
Shush.
left onto Hudson Bridge Road. Signs for Rock Quarry Road, Eagles Landing Parkway.
Grandpa says, yeah, the drive from Austin area to El Paso, Texas
Sharp left onto Eagles Landing Parkway.
is a doozy. Feels like it goes forever.
In 300 meters, make a U-turn.
Thanks, dudes. Alright, is that gas there? $2.37.
Let's do it. Murphy, USA. You're about to get our money. Walmart.
Why'd you get so excited?
Walmart's cool. We need Walmart down under.
I didn't see that.
Walmart cake corner. Murphy's is a Walmart gas station. Ah, it all makes sense now. I hope there's no one in this car. Good. I would have felt really awkward pointing the camera at them the whole time. There is someone in the car! Damn it. Let's go over here. No, this lady's waiting for the toilet. I can't point a camera at her while she waits for the toilet. God.
Why are you beeping?
Let's go over here.
Just
That's-
face it at you.
That's a nice car. That's a purdy red.
This person probably thinks you're about to steal their car or something.
Walmart has grocery pickup, no extra fee, and the app is nice. My problem with that, Mino, I mean, that sounds lovely, and I'm sure you guys use it and it's very useful, but a lot of the apps that you guys have for your stores are only in the US Google Play Store or like the US app stores for like Apple or whatever. And so if I change my region, I can't change it back for 365 days. So I can't get any of your fancy apps. Like we went to Jimmy John's the other day, and they said if you get the app, you get a free sub. I wanted a free sub, but I couldn't get the app. That was a sad story. Just don't go to a Sam's Club or Costco gas station. You would not be able to get gas at them because you need a membership. Good to know, good to know. I can't wait to go to Costco. I really want to stream that. Hey, Molly?
Kim, welcome to Murphy's. How you paying today? With cash or card?
Card?
You said card?
Yes. Yes, card.
Do you want to use your card outside?
Someone started talking to us at the pump. This is very strange.
We'll see you when you finish.
We're not used to this.
Oh my god.
Why did she start talking to you at the pump?
Because she wanted to know how I was paying.
How come the others didn't talk to you at the pump?
I don't know.
Why did she get all chatty all of a sudden?
I don't know, because my card wouldn't work. So cold out here. My little toes. And your booties.
Grandpa says, are you sure you want a Walmart in Australia? Just think of all the concentrated rednecks that will attract. It hasn't been too bad from when we've been there.
We haven't seen anything too crazy, guys. I've seen some crazies in Walmart before. Like some weird clothes and whatever. Hasn't been too bad.
BK Daddy's in the chat, excited about Costco.
What do you mean? Were you talking about Costco just then?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck, it's freezing.
I don't understand. Pizza said, oh my god, that old Grand Marquis. Is that a
Oh, what?
Grand Marquis? Is that a
Grand
car?
Marquis? I have no idea.
Is that this red thing?
I have no idea.
Grandpa, the temperature's about 12 degrees. No, sorry, it's about 17, 19 degrees Celsius. Whatever that is in freedom units.
Oh, look at that. Hands free, baby. Hands free.
The cookies at Jimmy John's are good. Menopause is not a fan of the subs at Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
The driest subs known to man, he described them as.
Okay. Definitely agree that what's cod's the best.
Subway.
Subway. Sorry, guys.
I'm amazed that these other joints don't toast the subs.
Yeah,
That's incredible
I'm
to me.
disappointed.
Pinking says, if you have to find a viewer that has a Costco membership if you want to go. Yeah. Well, we're hoping Firefly will take us in
I don't
Texas.
think she has one, does she?
I thought she said she did. Anyway, yes, we're gonna try and wrangle someone.
Hold them down.
I saw an old car like one I used to have. Grandma Keys a car. Grandma Keys a car. Type of car owned by elderly. These ones are rare and rare. 19CR. That's about mid-60s F. Yes.
Wow, it's like the same amount every time we fuel up.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, to the singular digit. All right, guys, it's that time again. Would anyone like to guess exactly to the cent how much this fuel is costing us?
I'm gonna see if I can get another gallon out of it. Just...
You're gonna get told off. She's gonna talk to you again. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, can you stop that, ma'am? Minnow wins by default. Would anyone else like to submit a guess as to how much we just spent? Total, Grump. Total. Is that a kid in the car over there? Like, all I can see is an iPad. I'm blind, I can't see anything. $50. You are closer than Minnow. Jewel of Cal, you are closer than Grump. If you are able to go get the rotisserie chicken, $5 for a 3-pound bird. I don't know if that's good. But we're probably not buying a chicken. We saw a turkey on the road the other day, just like a wild turkey. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen a turkey before, and then I saw one in the road. Molly said he was too skinny to eat. All right, who's closest? What's the total at? Unfortunately, Minnow is closest. Gas station stream sure is, Luis. We're filling up for the long drive.
Head south towards Hudson
Google,
Ridge Drive.
I'm going to need you to chill out. What did she buy?
Predatory!
What did you buy?
Lifesaver gummies.
Why did you do that?
Because I've never seen them before and I've got new driving snacks. They're $2.
Hey Chaotic Evil, hey J Fry.
So who guessed? Who knew that I was going to buy a $2 treat and it was $53.19?
Oh, well in that case, no one factored in. No one
Guys, you
factored in
always
the
need
treat.
to factor in the treats.
I do believe Chaotic Evil got close. He guessed they guessed $54.
Wow. Where's the keys? There they are. How much did they guess?
54. Jill said, love the snack victory dance.
Yes, yes. Guys, lifesavers. I grew up with these.
Louise said, never seen anyone that excited for Jummy Bears.
Gummies.
I think it was just a typo.
Oh.
Can I try
Oh,
one?
yum.
Can I try one?
I love gummies. Just not Haribos.
Ugh.
Oh, look, you can... Oh, I thought they were like pairings. So there's cherry, watermelon, green apple, strawberry, and orange. Cherry's
like
always the best.
I don't like them.
Oh, I'll have them then.
They have like a coating of weird on them.
Not as good as Starburst.
I hate Haribo. Is that Haribo?
No, they're not Haribo. That's just
Oh, Haribo. I don't get the hype around Haribo. Haribo is so big in Europe. When I was in Europe, everyone was just like down on Haribo like crazy.
All right, we're on $399 exactly to empty.
Exceed Costco is actually losing money on their rotisserie chickens. That's how they get you in, Pinking. Get you in with the chooks.
Mm.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Jules got to go back to work. You guys are a bad influence on me, but I love y'all. We
Have
understand,
a fabulous day, Mama Jewel.
Enjoy. Maybe you can sneak us in on your lunch break. Wait, what time is it?
It's like
On your
lunch.
afternoon tea break. So is there $1.50 hot dog and soda? Yes.
Yeah, but that's what those lanes exceed.
Huh? Oh, I thought. But then you have to go quicker than them.
These have a weird coating.
I told ya. Whitwright has donated some money. Whitwright has donated 55. Oh, hang on. Focus. See, look. We got through. Whoa. Easy there, big white fella. Whitwright, $55 US.
Thank you so much, Whit.
Whit, your support lately has just been unbelievable. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that.
I did not expect it, but it is so appreciated. Thank you, guys. Can we get some hype in the chat for Whit Wiki, please? Whit, are you still okay with the nickname?
Thank you, Whit. If you don't want me to call you Whit Wiki, you just let me know.
They're going to go straight, or they're just all turning?
Oh, God, Margarine.
Margarine, really?
We back?
Bad reception?
Let me know when we're back. Can you hear me?
It tastes like buttery. I don't know, like this weird weirdness on your tongue.
Whit said you're fine, Exceed. Go ahead. All right, I'm back. I'd also like to thank Literal Lifesaver, who donated $2
What?
with the message, "Don't hit Molly. I'll cover the cost of the gummies."
Thank you so much. Oh my
Thank you, Literal Lifesaver. Thank you for support, guys. It means a lot.
Guys, yours is so sweet. 398 miles. God.
Buckle in. Pinging says Costco rotisserie chickens are good, and for the price you can't beat it. I look forward to trying. It was back at the light, weird buffering. Yeah, I saw the numbers go down as well. But we're on the clear now. I'm getting the green light.
Oh, I can't eat these things, but they're there, and so I keep eating them.
Chaotic Evil says it's a wax that they use on those candies. I told you as soon as I tasted it. I told you they're coated with something funny. Minnow says, I think it's a powdery texture to keep them from sticking together. I'd rather they stick together and you just have a whole bowl of Lifesaver in your mouth. Grump Grandpa with the hundo bits. Before I forget, more biddies for the coffee fund.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Grump Grandpa.
I've had only one very small coffee today.
We should probably stop for coffee.
Oh, you just tell me as I was next to, like, alright.
Not anytime soon.
Okay. Guys, I am drinking water today. This is
It doesn't look like water.
It doesn't look very good, does it? There's a passion fruit like tea bag in there that I bought from home, and they're just to help me so I can drink more water. I think the twitch that I'm getting is because I'm drinking either too much sugar and caffeine, or I'm too stressed.
Or both.
Maybe I just need to get a massage.
Pinking says, also, do you guys drink a lot of water?
Exceed does.
I do. Molly does not.
I'm getting better.
She's on the never-ending quest to drink more water. Grandpa says, it's gin, I know it.
I wish.
Menopause says, you let me know when you buy Barks root beer and I'll reimburse you.
But, Barks? B-A-R-K-S?
No, QS.
Oh, I think I saw them.
We're going to try it.
I thought they looked familiar.
We're going to try it.
Yesterday at the donut place, Exceed.
Especially if he's offering to reimburse.
Yeah.
I'll try just about anything. Costco have a 40-pack of water for $3.33.
Okay.
Damn, I want to go to Costco.
Exceed's been getting big.
We buy like a gallon?
Yeah, a gallon for 89 cents.
89 cents. That's the best deal we can find. But we don't have a Costco membership. G'day, mates. G'day, Crispy Flies. Crispy Flies.
Crispy fries?
Crispy Flies.
We just had some fries.
Glad to have you with us. Barks, Molly. We're going to keep an eye out for Barks.
Alright. Is there a specific flavour of root beer, or is it just root beer? Do they have other sodas?
I can't believe we just paid for fuel again.
What do you mean? You can't believe we just...
Oh no, Wit just paid for fuel again.
I can't believe either.
That's crazy. Thank you, Wit.
It's
crazy.
I don't know what to say. I just feel, we're just blessed, aren't we? Everyone's been super.
We even brought our own water bottles.
Yeah.
These are water bottles from Australia.
We have one each. Because they're actually really good on the plane. You take them empty and you fill them up inside the airport after you've gone through security. And I would have to say that I'm the most hydrated. Like that flight, I drank so much water and I got off feeling the best ever.
Minnow says Fresca is a no-calorie grapefruit soda that's also an experience.
Hold on.
Is that what we have?
Is that, what's this?
Hang on. Let me. You just drive. Is this Fresca? All right, we got this.
It's
you can't see
grapefruit
it.
soda water.
It's grapefruit soda water. You can't read anything on that. All right, let me read it out to you. I think it's called YOI.
It's I'm pretty sure it's Kroger or Walmart branded.
No,
it's Wegmans. Wegmans soda water, like grapefruit seltzer.
Wegmans, food you feel good about. Grapefruit sparkling water, calorie free.
I'm so regretting those lifesavers.
Naturally flavoured with other natural flavours.
There was Haribo Gold Bears, but I was like, nah, because I know that I'll be upset with them. But the lifesavers,
Molly is. You shouldn't leave Molly alone in the gas station.
Oh, I hope. Moe's Southwest Grill. All right, so guys, I need to find a place in near Savannah or in the next few days that has chicken and waffles.
It's Foster's beer.
What is
It says crispy fries.
Yeah.
It says it's Foster's beer.
What's this beer?
You want chicken and waffles? What else do you want?
Chicken and waffles. I'd like to get some barbecue, but we'll probably eat barbecue when we're in Texas.
We're gonna be sick of barbecue.
Yeah, I'm already sick of burgers, guys. I'm so sick of burgers. Never could be sick of chicken though.
Grandpa says Fresca is the bomb. It's also a good mixer for mixed drinks.
Is it sweet?
And Minnow agreed.
Is it sweet? Actually, do you have the things that I bought yesterday? You can show the people.
No, they're packed away.
Oh, yesterday I got bitters, guys, flavoured bitters. So one
Bitters.
is Prohibition Aromatics. Then we got a hibiscus bitter and a tart cherry and saffron. So I can also use them in cooking as well. Pretty excited. And we might do a cocktail stream because we never ended up doing that cocktail stream for Hitting Partner. We just got drunk-ish for celebrating.
Classy.
Z&Z liquor.
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 Whoa, hang on. The thing's dead.
What day? The gimbal.
No.
Oh, it just went crazy.
We're good.
True. Look at all these signs. Sinister Suites, Haunted Hotel.
Where's our buddy that loves the fireworks? Sea Death.
For a very Christian country, or like religious country, there's a lot of adult stores. Like, especially in the south, that I've been noticing. Like, 1 minute you'll drive a Christian, like past a Christian sign, or a Catholic sign or something, the next minute there's like adult stores or whatever. It's very interesting.
What do you have to say about that, Chad?
And then the next one's like a personal injury lawyer. Real pit out and back. OBS. OBs or OBS? More outlets.
Wit says the South's full of contradictions.
Guys, at the campsite that I looked at today, I don't know if I should be worried.
Oh.
But what?
Grandpa just dropped a link in Discord for the Yelp top 10 chicken and waffle places in Savannah.
Oh, thank you.
Very thoughtful, thank you.
Guys. I don't know how to express how, like, just how loved you make us feel, and by how, like, awesome you guys are with, you know, just going above and beyond. Like, things like Googling for us is really, really helpful, and it's very, very appreciated. But I don't know if I should be nervous, because the campsite that I did look at, that we may stay at, said, "Do not feed the alligators."
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to sleep with the alligators. Dr. Von Wer is back.
Imagine if we did the morning photo, Exceed's morning photo, and there's
There's a
just
gator.
there just outside.
I wouldn't get out the van. Dr. Von Wer says it's all about the God-fearing, rightly married couples going jointly and matrimonially to such shops, I'm sure. Praise Jesus. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Little Helper 57, welcome in. Glad to have you with us.
How you doing?
Menopause says, Molly, please stop flattering me. Grandpa says, wish I knew the area to better give you a personal review. You've done more than enough, Grom.
Yeah.
We're on our drive to Savannah. We just left Atlanta.
Get in the van. Get in the van.
Get in the van. We're going to Savannah.
Exceed, do your best Georgian accent.
I don't know.
Your southern accent then.
Southern accent. Then where? Well, the eventual route is Los Angeles.
So we'll probably go from Savannah directly to Orlando.
Orlando. That's the land of the mouse.
The land of the mouse. Oh yeah, well I know.
Why do you always get confused when I say that?
I don't know. And then the Space Center, I'm so excited for that. Guys, I'm gonna go, I might take you to the space station. Jokes. I'm just scared. The Twitch is back.
I need that. Yes.
It's a little bit depressive music.
Good song though. Grandpa says ring. Guy. Wow, Hates TV says if you need recommendations around the Space Center, I live 2 minutes from the main gate.
Hey,
Damn.
awesome. Like any food suggestions, any other things to see around that area? We're hoping to spend about like 3 nights, if not 4, around Orlando.
We'll see.
Yeah. So definitely want to try out some good food.
Oh, connection's back. Full strength, baby.
We've got to find Cuban coffee, we heard. around that
Cubano.
area. I'm really hoping to find this weekend a farmer's market. Better book that, by the way, because it's the weekend.
Mino says,
Maybe
look,
we could get a hotel. I don't know.
looked and I don't see any space launch scheduled for this month.
No. Bugger.
For sale 18, thank you for that host.
For sale.
I'm pretty sure we're on his auto host
Oh,
list,
yeah, I
right?
think it is.
We're
Guys, if
very-
you haven't checked out For Sale, it has an awesome stream. It's adult only, it's 18 plus, but really chill, really quite cool. We've found Cadmus, or Cadmus found us.
We're very lucky to be on his auto host list.
Definitely. We should be partners soon.
Is he not a partner?
No.
Oh my god.
He gets like a few hundred
Wow.
views, and he's not a partner yet.
I
It
just
shows how hard the variety streaming and the
Yeah.
gaming streaming is.
Hey
I think
TV
it's
says
very hard to get partnered. You're going to be very different to get partnered these days, I think. Sorry?
the Canaveral National Seashore is really nice. Lots of nature walks and a great secluded beach.
Oh, okay. Maybe there's some camping around there as well. What?
Mino says, don't worry, you always have the New Zealand Space Force. And Grandpa says, wait, Kiwis are in space, Mino?
What?
Normalized knitting.
Hello.
Hi, I'm at work. Origins are nuts.
No,
Thank you,
I'll have to do some
Normalized.
Googling. If you're keen.
It's a real thing, Mino says.
What? Really? Good song.
Hopefully we're going to get through it together. Surely it can't be that bad for that long, right? Normalized Knitting said, and my audio just cut out, so I have no idea what you said, lol. So signing off. Cheers, darling. Hit me up when you hit the Sunshine State.
See ya.
Ah, then use our cheers emoji.
Hey.
Get through it together. Hold me, exceed. Woody said, speaking of pecans, you may also want to try pralines while in Savannah.
So I had a few praline in Nashville, and I forgot how flippin' good they are. They were like warm praline.
Oh yeah, you did.
Exceed wasn't keen to try them, but hopefully we can get him, because praline, were they invented, Woody? Were they invented in New Orleans? Super good, super sweet, but I love pecan. I'm excited for some pecan pie or some turtles.
Please don't eat turtles.
Chocolate covered caramel turtles.
Why would you cover a turtle in chocolate?
And I need to find some banana pudding, guys. Maybe where we eat barbecue.
Wit says, yeah, I think they were invented in the area.
Yeah.
Hey TV says, River Street Sweets has great pralines in Savannah.
Okay.
Would someone please put that in Discord? In the USA Trip channel. Thank you very much.
So I'm really wanting to have some banana pudding, sorry. Some pecan pie. What else? Well, barbecue, obviously. So we haven't had mac and cheese yet.
We have not. Mac and cheese is not a big thing for us.
Well,
but we got to try it.
We only really make it and eat it because it's streamed, don't you think?
Yeah, it's not really an Australian thing at all. Very, very rare in Australia. Grandpa says, turtles are actually quite good. Turtle soup is awesome. Minnow says, I planted 3 pecan trees when I was in high school. Only one made it. It's too cold in Iowa.
At least you got one. That's pretty good.
The Claw Squad crew says, hey Molly.
Hello. And Exceed. Guys, remember Exceed's here as well.
Hello, Claw Squad crew. AZ Travel, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Get in the van.
Usually we say in the kitchen because we're a cooking stream, we say pull up a chair. But in this case, it's get in the van.
Minnow says, and this might spark a story from yesterday.
Okay.
Go to Panera for mac and cheese.
Guys, I went to Panera. We ordered okay, they can't even stuff it up because there was no like translation issue here. I ordered it on their iPad.
On the screen.
I got a latte, a medium latte, and a almond croissant. When the thing went through, I didn't get a receipt, didn't print out, all good. And then they have this like pickup area, waiting there. I saw my name. The funny thing is that they got my name off my swiped card. Which is weird. I swiped my Visa card, and it picked up my name, and it was like said my full name. So I was like, thank you, Molly. And so then my order was like preparing. It was set on the queue, and then it went to ready. So I was waiting there, and I was waiting for it to pick it up, and then it dropped off, and I didn't know where it was. So I asked the guy, and I was like, oh, I had an order for a coffee and a croissant, and he just disappeared. It looked like he didn't even give a shit. Next minute he comes around to me, gives me a cup, and gives me a bag, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you very much. So I'd ordered like a cafe coffee, like a latte, because I don't like Americanos. And then, so I was like a bit annoyed by that because I didn't see a coffee machine, so maybe they don't do lattes. I didn't even know if I did the wrong thing.
But latte was on the menu.
Yeah, but latte was on the menu, so was a cappuccino. And so I made a coffee just with some creamer and made a coffee, and I just was like a bit frustrated and disheartened. And then we got into the car, we were driving, and I thought, oh, I'll just have my croissant now. They gave me a normal croissant, not even my almond croissant. So I was a bit pissed. I'm not going back to Panera again.
Panera's done. Scratch it off the list.
I heard all these good things about Panera. Banana. No, can't even get my
Seed or ex-Molly? Thank you for that host, Claw Squad crew.
Driving to Savannah now. We'll probably do a camping stream again. Hopefully we'll.
It all depends on when we get there and what it's like. Probably.
And I'm hoping maybe in Orlando we might be able to upgrade and get like a cabin or stay at like a hotel for a night or something. Because we've got a community goal, guys. And we are going to do a grocery stream. So we're raising money to upgrade my phone because it's like chunking. It's like, you should see my Instagram stories. It's killing me. So when we can get that, then we're going to do a grocery store stream. Take you guys through the grocery. You guys can pick some ingredients and some foods you want us to try, and we'll take it back and cook it and eat it, and do it. Aussies eat American food.
Minnow says Panera is expensive and takes too long.
Oh, but they have good mac and cheese, do they?
Doctor said the bastards. Claw Squad Sue said, how dare they? Grandpa said, Sai, you need a grumpy American to travel with you, and bitch.
And we were just so confused by the whole situation that it was hard to like get angry because we were just.
You don't know if they were supposed to serve a professionally made coffee or not.
Yeah, so.
Because you couldn't see a coffee machine.
So it was all good. You know, all's well that ends well. Like I had an extra coffee in it from the van, and I didn't die. I'm getting angry about it.
Minnow says, people say they have really good soup, but I'm pretty sure it's just reconstituted like how most restaurants do it.
Oh, okay.
What does he mean by reconstituted?
So that it's like a thick paste.
That's a good point.
Soup never fills you up unless you have like 6 pieces of bread that's warm and toasted with some butter. Just these big trees. State Park.
So you reckon the tower's over there? These trees are killing us. We good? No. Minnow, I can never trust Minnow. Minnow put butters in the chat.
Yeah, but maybe because I was saying more butter about butters and.
They disguised the towers as trees. Welcome in, Scorched Mark. Glad to have you with us.
Scorched Mark, welcome.
Doctor says, I think you need to raise this with the embassy. This is very serious.
The Panera bread or the Wi-Fi?
The Panera bread. Corn Husker said, I just read that California just legalized eating roadkill.
What? Really?
We just left Atlanta and we're en route to Savannah. I have one near me. It looks like a giant fake Christmas tree. I suppose that's better than like a metal rod. Yeah. Minnow said, don't give me code words and then not believe me. But Minnow, I can see the number, and the number was very low. Panera Bread makes all their foods from scratch. Towers as well. BK says, I'm surprised it wasn't legal already. I know my relatives eat roadkill all the time since deer are a plague in the north.
When you say roadkill, like you just, if they kill it, they'll pick it up. Like how long until, what? Would you pick up someone else's roadkill?
Yeah, if it looks good to you.
No, but then that meat's been there for like, it's gone rancid and...
But that's on you.
I suppose. The sheriff.
Is that him?
That's what I always think, like, okay, I don't really the county like in country and western movies. Like you've got the one sheriff, or is sheriff just mean police officer? And is he the one that gets to drive the fancy car? And he's speeding, by the way. Like in Australia, you're only allowed to speed a police officer unless they have to have their I think lights on and stuff.
Yeah, so if we come up to a police officer and they do not have their flashing lights on and they speed,
you can dob them in.
Oh, well, so you can go as fast as they can, but I mean, then it's their word against yours. So.
Yeah, but you can
dob them in.
Because they're like abiding by laws.
Corn Husker asked an interesting question.
Yeah.
What happens if the roadkill is a bald eagle?
A bald. Oh.
I guess it's still fun to eat.
But why would you want to eat a bird?
I don't know. Some people do.
I'd eat deer.
Grandpa says, in my area, if you hit and kill a deer, they will offer the meat to you afterwards. But they charge you a hunting license fee if you don't have one. Oh, interesting.
What do you have to? What do you have to? You have to like call it in that you killed a deer.
Mino says, in towns around me, if you hit a deer, they give you the option to take it in, or they call a shelter to donate yours to. Wow, it's a whole thing.
Wow. If no one sees you hit it, then you have to call it in.
Scorch Mark says, at Grandpa. I'm just going to say Grandpa, alright? I'm done saying the whole name.
Just call him Grump.
I am on the call list for our Highway Patrol roadkill pickup list.
Really?
There you go, there's a whole community around it.
Wow. Grump. Ring, 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 ring. Grump. Hello. Would you like this deer? It's fresh. It's tasty.
What's with the voice?
I don't know.
It's fresh and tasty. Come and get your deer today. Mina says, most time when you hit a deer hard enough to kill it, you ain't going nowhere because your car's messed up.
Oh, yeah.
That's like when you hit a kangaroo. That kangaroo's bouncing away and your car is going into service.
Yeah.
Kangaroos are made of steel.
You know what's the most dangerous to hit? A horse. Because you take it out by their legs and then it hits your bonnet and like it goes through your windscreen or it hits your roof and you like can squish people. My dad hit a few kangies. My dad's got like every... Did I just... Was that a frog that I just ran over? My dad's got a bull bar, they call it. And it's like reinforced.
It's like a front bar.
And he hit a kangaroo the other day and it did like no damage. Oh look, there's the sheriff.
Oh, he's sheriffing. No one answered any of your questions about the sheriff, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Not a single
Sometimes
person.
people, a lot of the time I ask questions and then I move on and then no one pays
No
attention.
one talked about the sheriff.
No one pays attention.
It's fresh, it's tasty, it's American.
You ready for a coffee?
No.
Okay.
Cheese Pizza says, what if a drop bear drops on your car? That literally will never happen. Literally.
Because you wouldn't drive underneath those type of trees.
It would just never ever, you would have to go so far out of your way to have that happen to you. That it's not even conceivable.
You know, the bloody squirrels this morning at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, they were dropping nuts on our roof.
Oh, that was scary.
It sounded like bullets. Like just, they were heavy.
Grump didn't hear the sheriff questions.
Oh, is there one?
Neither did Wit Riot. Everyone tuned out. Everyone was like, oh, Molly's talking.
So my question was, God, guys, at least you're honest. My question was, is there just one sheriff? Is it like a country and western movie? Is there one sheriff? Or is like sheriff just like a department, like a police officer, and everyone's a sheriff? And like, why do they choose to get, like, does one person get a fancy car? Is the one sheriff the boss?
Okay, everyone got the question this time. Here we go. Let's talk sheriffs. Mino says, I'm glad I missed that question. Cornhusker says there are tons of sheriffs. Ramp says there is one sheriff per county. The rest are deputies.
Yeah.
Cheese Pizza says maybe one sheriff if it's a tiny town.
Just while I realise, see where the 42
And
is.
we've already moved
Is
on
that
to the next
state?
topic.
Is that the state though? Okay. There's one sheriff per county. Is a county like a suburb?
Cornhusker, whoever told you that was lying.
What?
Was very, very lying. Lying very, very muchly.
Why what?
Cornhusker said, one person told me the other day there are only 200 police in Australia. It's a very large area to cover with 200 police.
I can just imagine them all like sprayed out over the country. And
They each have like their little circle.
Yeah. Oh my god, no, there's way more. There's like 200 police in suburbs. Like there's heaps
Heaps.
without SAS and stuff like that.
Many would argue too many. Minnow said, I did not shoot the deputy. Sheriff is for county and is an elected position. So we saw
Yeah,
someone, what's it called when you...
Election?
Yeah, what's it called?
Promoting themselves?
Yeah, what's the name?
I don't know.
When they go on, like when the president...
Monroe Hole. What's that? That's like a town.
You know what I'm talking about, chat.
That was like an army base or something.
One cop for every 250 square miles. It's like Mad Max.
All these fucking bloody... all these lollies
it's
are all
too good.
green.
200 police in Mollytopia, not Australia.
So then are they part of the police?
Hey TV says, here there is one sheriff and he is elected. The rest are officers that work for the sheriff's office. They cover the areas not covered by the city police.
Okay.
Interesting. I thought it was crazy too. Yeah,
Is the sheriff part of the police? Are they a police, like trained police?
Campaigning.
officers? Campaigning.
Thank you, Win.
It's my first Winnebago I've seen.
All right, we've got a new member in chat.
Hello.
XXX Steve 420 No Scope XXX.
Hey Steve, no scope.
I found out why nurses carry red crayons. It's in case they have to draw blood.
Hey, I like that. That's cool. I get nervous when people start to tell stories. Or
Yeah. Cornhusker says, my campaign slogan for sheriff is, I'm not going to arrest you for shit. Presidential election next year, they're out in full force, I bet. Sheriffs patrol the county and handle local events in rural areas if they aren't big enough to have their own police department.
okay.
So they are like officially recognized as law enforcement. Is that correct?
Do they have to have some training, like as a police officer? Or they could just be like any Tom, Dick and Harry?
Like, could Minnow go for sheriff?
That would be scary.
That would be terrifying. They are a different police organization. There are city and township police sheriffs for the county, and then there are normally state
Oh my
police as well.
God. This is so cool.
We literally just have police. We just
Yeah.
have the government funded,
Well, we have
backed,
police.
supported
We have
police.
we have federal police as well.
Yeah, but it's the same.
Yeah, we have federal police, and then we've got state police. The federal police take like our quarantine or like immigration. Oh no, that's customs. Sorry. Your federal police do anything to do with like counter-terrorism and like the big stuff?
Here's my question. BK Daddy asks, how about highway patrol? That's police for us, right?
Yeah, police.
Yeah. We don't have.
We have the only ones we
Yeah.
have different is our transport, public transport. They have their own kind of
Yeah, railway patrol.
railway patrol,
Yeah.
like rent-a-cops kind of thing.
Pinking says, all I have is the sheriffs and state patrol where I live, no city police.
Wow.
That's so interesting. Son number 4 is going to police academy this winter.
Ooh.
He's going to try and get with the Macomb County Sheriff's Office here.
Okay.
Good luck to him.
Very cool. My mum's friend, her partner is in the SAS or former SAS. So like your special services, like special forces. And he trains, and he also does bodyguard. Now that he's been in the SAS for 20, 30 years or something. He's been in Singapore being like a personal bodyguard for like someone who had death threats, and like someone with big money or celebrities or whatever. It's really interesting.
Minnow said cops don't have too much training here. Usually a 1 or 2 month course, some require
Wow.
schooling.
Australia, I think it's a 6 month to 8 month course. It's very very physically demanding to get in, and the training is quite involved.
Cornhusker applied for CIA in college but failed the drug test. I guess there's worse tests you could fail.
Yeah.
Will you be applying again, Cornhusker?
Guys, 4.3.
SAS is our Delta Force.
Yeah, okay. Delta Force.
Grump says my father was a Detroit City policeman,
Oh.
then became chief of police in a smaller town after he retired from Detroit.
What is that? Huge building.
Grump's dad was chief of police.
That's incredible.
Alright, here we go. We got a paragraph from Pinky. Here we go. I live in what you call an unincorporated part of the country. In law, an unincorporated area is a region of land that is not governed by a local municipal corporation. Similarly, an unincorporated community is a settlement ministry. Okay.
How does it make? How? How does that work?
Nope, if I was, I wouldn't talk about it. Oh, you're not allowed to talk about it?
Who? Pinking?
Well, no, Cornhusker. I asked if he was reapplying. He said no, if I was, I wouldn't talk about it.
Oh,
I feel like
I didn't know it was a secret.
I feel like you're allowed to say that you're applying to the CIA.
But maybe they're just personal preference.
If you fail a drug test, it's probably in your records. Yeah, but it's one of those things that like you can just test again, right? Like,
Give people a second chance.
yeah. You know, there are far worse things that you could fail at that would have a much longer lasting impact than a drug test, I feel.
Keep left and stay on Interstate 75 south. Continues to 20 kilometers.
So we're on our way to Florida, eventually.
Yeah, tomorrow,
The
probably.
famed Florida. God, have we heard a lot about
I've never been to Florida. It's one state I've never been to.
So, Minnow asks, are you crying that you're missing all of the game Halloween events? Minnow, even if I was at home, I'd be missing them.
Game Halloween event, like Fortnite playing Halloween and
And like
whatever.
Overwatch and stuff like that.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
It's just, there's...
About Margaritaville.
Yeah. Cracker barrel, cracker barrel, cracker barrel. Grump says, generally speaking, cops have to have an associate degree, which is 2 years in college,
Wow.
or have prior military service. Then they have to pass a police academy. That's a good movie.
Police Academy.
Yeah.
Not as good as what is that?
You know what's happening with Blizzard right now?
Yeah.
And so Blizzard are very excited to release Overwatch
On Switch, was
on
it?
Switch.
Yeah.
This is a couple of days ago.
And then they had an event that they cancelled.
And Nintendo are like,
No.
we don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Really?
Yeah. From Blizzard.
Wow.
It's like a whole thing. BK says, Florida, never heard of her. Scorchmark says, most people working for three-letter organizations in the US government do not want people to know who their employees are. They make you sign NEAs. I assume that's like our NDAs. I get that? Pinking says, the county is what governs where I live. I get that. Corn Husker says, if anyone wants to see a hilarious feel-good picture, look up photos. Who's been to medieval times? The jousting and the dinner and the medieval fair.
Seems a little bit excited, guys.
Grump says, Overwatch, sigh. I had the kids delete that off the computers.
Why?
Boycotting Blizzard over the China garbage. It's pretty scary. Minnow says we're getting a side of margarine at the moment. So,
we need like a margarine emote, like a no margarine emote.
medieval times is a fun night, says Grump. Who else has been to medieval times?
Is there one in Florida?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do it in Florida.
We're going to be busy in Florida.
Oh, okay,
We're going to be the world of the mouse. What do you mean by mouse?
Onto the 16 East. We're going to be there in 2 hours and 29 minutes, guys.
Woohoo! We are going to Disney.
We haven't bought our tickets yet. We're kind of putting it off.
Vegas has that medieval casino / hotel. Kind of wanted to try that too. That would be fun. Menopause with all the video game industry related jokes that I don't feel I can read out because Molly's not going to get them.
Hooters.
I feel like of all the restaurants you probably couldn't stream in,
Yeah.
Hooters would be very high on the list.
Yeah.
And NASA, we'll be going to the Kennedy Space Station.
Center.
And the station. Guys, we're streaming it. You heard it here first. We're launching. Scorch says, I have a family member there. I will have to see if she can help you out. Can't say no to help. Be greatly appreciated. Feel free to message us on Discord or anything like that. And it says, I took that giggle as a sign of you understanding the joke. I get it. I get it. Oh, Randy. Not the best fella.
Who's Randy?
He's one of the people that old mate Jim Sterling's always on about.
Oh God, that's it. Is Randy his least favourite person?
Yeah. NASA and Smithsonian, my two favourite places.
Which Smithsonian? All of them? We went to the space
And a good China buffet. We did go to the air and space. Molly wasn't really feeling it though.
Yeah, it was not too great. We'll do some Chick-fil-A driving snacks.
Grandpa says, Randy, that's my real name. We're not talking about you, Grump. It's alright. We're talking about someone that puts shame to the name. Yeah, I love the Air and Space Museum. They had the Enola Gay there when I visited. What's the Enola Gay? Don't know. Hey, it's all opened up. This is nice.
This is a town, I think.
But NASA is far better because you get to see actual rockets. Minnow
They
says
looked like they had rockets there, but they weren't tarnished or anything.
old ones.
No, but they would look like they were just replicas.
Minnow says, I'm afraid of Chinese buffets.
Why?
I think some of that rice has been on the buffet for 2 years. They just keep stirring in new. Oh
Just
God.
eat it from the top.
You hope not, right? Scorch Mark says, have to run. I will catch you all in a few if you're on.
Yep, we'll be around. If not in a few hours, we'll be doing another stream on the campfire.
See you later, Scorch. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Cornhusker said the Enola Gay dropped an atomic bomb in World War II.
Oh.
So it's a plane, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Could do myself a Java mochaccino frappuccino, whatever the fuck. it's
Could
called.
ya?
Java chip mocha. No, Java chip frappuccino.
Well, that begs the question, chat. What is your Starbucks order? If you had to go to Starbucks right now, what would your order be?
Because we keep getting suggested this drink.
Use the left lane to take exit 165 for interstate
Mino says-
towards General Mills Highway, Savannah.
I bet Grump will say throw it in the bin.
Mino says, keep it to yourself. This is my theme song.
Put it on your shelf.
Over what Mino's been following for, like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
We're slowly learning more and more. We got a photo of his car. We got a photo of his backyard security system in the snow.
In the snow.
We got a photo of his TV one time.
Slowly we'll place it all together.
That's it. Grump says nothing. I hate Starbucks. Corn
Knew it. Didn't I say? Knew
You
it.
did. Corn says I've never had Starbucks. Hey Weir says white chocolate mocha.
Wow.
That's a good order.
I had a white chocolate cappuccino, white chocolate latte the other day.
Mino's been following for 1 year and 9 months, 6 days and 9 hours.
What is it?
1 year, 9 months, 6 days and 9 hours.
Wow. And is it good at cake?
He does have a cake. Hey TV says I espresso at home.
Oh.
No need for those overpriced sugar drinks.
I'm hoping I get one of them for Christmas Eve.
Ah, are you?
Yes.
Cornhusker's been following for 1 year, 4 months, 8 days and 7 hours. Mino says you guys are slowly filling out blueprints.
I can't wait for my new update. I love getting snow updates from you guys.
In 600 meters, use the left lane to take exit 165 for interstate
165.
Highway, Savannah.
Umbrella Corporation. What? This guy's car on the right.
Molly, what day is NASA?
NASA. Probably. Okay, tomorrow we'll head to Orlando. The day after will be Disney.
Why are we on a fucking roller
Epcot
coaster?
then. So hold on. Maybe Wednesday.
Continue to 260.
We don't want to go to Disney on a weekend.
Oh, no. I don't want to go to Disney on a weekend. Are you
Maybe
nuts?
Monday. Maybe Monday Disney, Tuesday Epcot, Thursday. No, maybe Monday Disney, Tuesday Epcot, Wednesday space.
Grump says Caribou coffee is okay, and so is Bigby's, but I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee the best.
There's a Dunkin' just now. See, do you want to come here?
Or Tim Hortons.
Oh, we haven't seen a Timmy's. Timmy Hose.
NASA isn't a day, Molly. It's a government organisation. Pinking asks,
Yes.
does Molly know what the Umbrella Corporation is?
I know what an umbrella corporation is, but I don't know what the umbrella corporation is. Do you exceed?
Yes.
What is it?
It's an evil corporation from a popular video game franchise.
Oh. Well, this guy has it on his car. Oh, he's gone now. It was like as it was a business. This is the worst road ever.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Coliseum Drive. What? Are we going back to
Are we going back to Washington, D.C.?
the Coliseum? Back into Nashville.
That's got to be the weirdest thing about Nashville, hands down, is that Coliseum. Like, it's cool, I get it, like, I kind of get it, but it's super weird. It's from Resident Evil. Mino can't remember if the movie is Resident Evil or Resident Sleeper. I can't remember.
Is it Resident Sleeper movie?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Grump says,
Sleeper Cell.
Grump says, I don't think they have Timmy's down south yet, Molly.
No, they don't, unfortunately.
I'd be keen to try.
When we go to Canada next year, we'll do the Midwest and Canada next year.
Can I get some disclaimers in the chat, please? I am not signing up to Canada next year.
What? Are you just signing up to the Midwest? You're gonna go to Ohio?
No, I'm not signing up to anything. The first few were really good, then they went downhill. I'm impressed they kept the same actress though, over such a long period of time.
Right.
That's pretty rare.
Kilometers on this road.
Isn't it so good that the reception's way better than yesterday? Or the day before, whenever we drove in. We drove in the rain, and then we cut the stream when Molly screamed. And everyone freaked out.
Pretty clear. I have to try some grits, shrimp and grits.
Some grits.
Where's a good place to try shrimp and grits?
Mino says, I'm going to make a list of all the things Molly promises. Fishing.
Undabled fish.
She says so much stuff.
Shut up.
She just gets excited and wants to do everything.
I have dreams for us.
She just wants to do
I have dreams
everything.
for the stream. Alright, we're not going to be a cooking stream from now on. We're going to be a fishing stream.
I thought we're going to be a bucket list stream.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Grits, shiver. Oh, Grump doesn't like grits.
Oh, really?
I've tried them several times and just can't make myself like them.
Oh, I'll make you grits.
Minnow says, good man. So Minnow doesn't like grits either.
No. Grump, I'll make you some cheesy grits Monday. With Australian, I reckon they really need to have a lot of cheese and salt, enough salt.
Sorry about all this movement, chat. I'm trying to save the world, alright?
Prepare to remember, fries and Coke, exit now.
More cheese than grits. Mrs. Grump likes them, but then she's a Cajun and grew up with them. A Cajun? Is that how you say it?
Yeah. So Grump, how did you find Mrs. Grump? She was a Cajun. So there's a Cajun and there's Creole as well.
He said, I thought Exceed's been having a seizure for the past 5 minutes. I'm trying to... Alright, for those that don't know, I am holding the tripod this whole time, which means it takes up an entire hand, of which I only have 2.
Because it's got stabilization on it, guys. So if we put this on the dash, it'd be a...
I'm trying to sort out all the charging of all the things to make us keep streaming.
I can drive and hold a tripod.
With one hand. You are most definitely not driving and holding a tripod. Good lord.
Good lord, good lord,
Okay.
good lord.
Alright, we're good for now. Sorry. I'm back. Alright, Grump said, I moved to Houston, Texas after I left the Navy, and I met her there. It was love at first sight.
So where did you grow up before the Navy?
He told her the first night I met her that I'd marry her someday.
Aww.
1 year to the day we tied the knot.
Aww.
Grump, you sweet thing.
That's very sweet. I love this song. It's a good song.
Grump grew up in Detroit, and northern
That's right.
Michigan before the Navy.
Okay, I recall that. Yeah. I thought it was Detroit. And then so you brought her up back up there after you got married?
Mino says, I told a girl that I'd marry her someday, but for some reason she changed her number. Hello, Minion Mama. Welcome in.
Hey! How you doing?
Today we're driving to Savannah, Georgia, right? Savannah, Georgia. I've still got to try Which, a better sandwich.
Yes.
I'm excited to try Which. Ooh, Grump said, I wish my first wife would have done that, Minnow.
That
Hey.
she would have changed her number.
Yeah. How you doing, Minnow? Minion? There's too many M's in chat. You feel like a coffee, Molly? Well,
Fading.
if you find a coffee shop, I'm a bit bummed that we only went to one Wawa.
Yeah.
Like before we knew it, Wawas were a thing of the past.
Yeah. But I heard all these things about sheets. I've seen one sheets.
Yeah. Wawa was good.
We used
What's
to hit up the Publix.
What's the southwest version of a Wawa? M's in the chat. M's in the chat. Alright, here's some throwback trivia for you. I don't know if anyone will get this at all, but where does the inspiration from M's in the chat come from? What song is that based off?
I don't even know.
Yeah, you do. We were playing it right before the stream that you said it. You got to think of the way that Molly says it. How do you say it, Molly?
M's in the chat. M's in the chat.
That's very similar to a song.
M's in the chat.
Very similar to a song that we were playing minutes before we went live on one of our first streams. Cheese Pizza says maybe Racetrack, Quick Trip, or Circle K.
Okay. We
We'll
tried
go.
Circle K coffee, and they also have some pocket chicken, I think it's called. M's in the chat. M's in the chat.
It is based on a song. Mino says, sorry, I don't listen to bad music. And Grump Grandpa agreed. Don't say the name, Molly, but do you now remember?
I don't remember the name actually.
Who's excited for Christmas music? It's about that time of year. It starts to ramp up. Mariah Carey wakes up. Her slumber is
The
over.
one time of the year. Like the
And Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé goes on tour again.
I'm just letting you know it's flipping cold in here. One of my toes are numb.
You could turn off your vents.
My vents are off.
No Xmas music before Thanksgiving is the rule.
That's the rule, yeah. I hear that. Canada had Thanksgiving this week. We missed it. Did you fart?
You did.
I did not.
That stinks.
I didn't.
What is that?
It wasn't me. I thought it was
Is that
you.
inside or outside?
I think it's outside. Oh, it's outside. Outside.
Which?
I thought that you farted.
Oh, that's so bad. Which button makes it go one way?
That one.
To press it?
Yep.
Oh my god. It's like I'm
Smells
eating it.
like fresh sewage.
Molly ate too many lifesavers. Oh man.
Chester. Oh, I miss Chucha. 241 kilometers. That's just like depressing. Do you want a driving seat?
No.
Nah.
Are we doing coffee?
Yeah, we don't find a coffee stop.
Coffee stuff. Grump said, trust me, if I fart in a vehicle, you know it's me. Because he'll be the only one giggling. Yum Springer says, did you pass a skunk?
We didn't. You know, my mum has like stinky farts, and she still laughs at it. You guys know my mum. She's cheeky, so she used to lock the windows and Dutch oven us in a car when we were kids. No woman can't fart. Or my grandma, well, I don't know what's all the women in my family. My grandma farts and like she blames the dog.
Minnow says, we have hog confinements in Iowa that will make you want to puke.
Hog confinement? Like a piggery?
Grump says, I lock the windows shut and let everyone else suffer. Grump. That's how you make friends. Minnow says, I am woman. We could play that song, Minnow. Grump says, I love your mum, Molly.
She's beautiful.
The old Dutch oven. Nice to see some things at Universal.
I talked to her today. She's good. They're selling their house.
Oh, man. Maybe I need to spray some of my Calvin Klein Euphoria for men.
No. I'll stop driving and use it anyway.
No, I'm just going to show chat.
Oh.
Chat, what's your cologne of choice?
Male perfume.
What's your cologne of choice, chat? I'm gonna
When
get
I met
mine.
him, he did the Lynx thing.
Was it Lynx? No.
Oh.
No, it was not Lynx.
It was Old Spice.
Yes, it was Old Spice.
It was no, but it wasn't perfume. It was the Old Spice like
Roll on.
roll on. No, and the body spray. No, you didn't drink. No, he never used deodorant until I met him.
No, that's a lie.
He used Old Spice under his arms and on his like body spray.
Yes,
like
I use Old Spice.
Like a 12-year-old.
No, I use Old Spice. That's the premium brand.
Oh
Thank you.
God! And now he wears antiperspirant deodorant and Calvin Klein Euphoria.
Anyway, this is my Calvin Klein.
I wear the female one. He wears the male one.
I should spray some in here because it smells like
Oh,
poop.
do it then.
Said Eau de Parmesan is good.
What?
Eau de Parmesan,
Oh, yeah,
like the smell of Parmesan.
Yeah. The Parmesan.
Grump said manly man smell, none of that perfumey crap. Minnow said Exceed had so much Old Spice on that he had those white dingleberries hanging from armpit hairs.
Where is all of the gas stations and stops? I feel like once we've come to Savannah, there's none this way.
We're starting to hit
Just a poopy smell.
the barren
We just
wasteland.
need to like air out the. I'm starting to get a headache from all the smells.
Does gas seem cheaper here? Nothing is cheaper here. Cornhusker, if you'd like to know how much we pay for everything, look at the conversion rate between Australia and the US dollar. And we do not come out on top, I'll tell you what. By the way, the marshes at low tide in Savannah have a particular odour.
Oh God!
Can't wait. Yes.
We need to find a Walmart or like a shopping centre, or like a supermarket. Sorry, because we need some firewood, we need some milk, and we need some eggs. What?
Grum says, question for you youngsters. Why in the hell do you douse yourself in that Axe body spray crap? It smells like a French house of ill repute.
Yeah.
I agree, Grum. The teenagers that like
Yeah.
that
You know, I've been
They
walking,
go
like,
crazy with the
and I
spray.
think, you know, in these tourist areas that we've been to, especially in New York, you're walking so 15 steps after they've kept walking. Like, it's disgusting. A few weeks ago, I was at the gym running, maybe a month or 2 months ago or something. I was running at the gym, and I was like, you know, when you're sprinting, you're struggling to breathe. The lady decided to get on next to me, and she was just like, decided that she just put perfume on to go to the gym. And oh my god, like I was struggling to breathe, and I felt like I was inhaling her perfume.
Mino says, I used the classic 16-year-old special Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio cologne.
Hey, I bought that for my dad.
Smell like Molly's dad. Grump says, I walk on campus after I drop off number 5 and it's like I've entered the red light district in Naples, Italy. Yeah, it's no good. It's no good. What happened to all the stops?
Yeah, I told ya. He's not.
I tell ya. Mino said, in high school, we used to tape down multiple bottles of Axe bottles so they continuously spray and leave them in the gym room lockers.
Oh, really?
And now look at the ozone layer, Minnow. Now what do you have to say for yourself, Minnow?
No, the sheriff didn't pull off. We're all Gucci. Oh god, 226 kilometers.
At least you got like wax covered worms or whatever this is.
It's not good after you just had lunch.
Blitz says, ooh, Savannah. I loved it there, it's beautiful.
Nice. Welcome back, Blitz.
Did you feed the alligators?
What did you do in Savannah? 141 miles. We listen to some different music.
Sure, who would you like to listen to? The radio?
Yeah.
Let me find a country radio station that's playing Whiskey Glasses.
Whiskey glasses.
Oh, we just gotta get through the hard R&B station. Blitz said, I walked around, got drunk, the usual. Alright, Grump says, well, time to get some chores done before I make dinner. Have a safe rest of the drive, Molly. Exceed, love your faces.
Have a great afternoon. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, Grump. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the bits. Yay.
Mino says I'm doing dishes.
Nice. Yeah.
Mino, what's your opinion on the dishwasher? As a man of bachelor repute, is the dishwasher your best friend? Jacoby Method said, more driving streams, yay!
Woo.
Welcome, we're driving to Savannah. And the signal quality is not terrible.
Wake up with your girlfriend. Yeah. I just thought, I used to think it was wake up with your girlfriend, not break up with your girlfriend.
Ah. Jacoby says, I'm on lunch, finally. Lol, so this is nice.
Nice.
What's for lunch, Jacoby? How are you treating yourself on this fine Thursday afternoon?
Chicken or beef? What do you think?
Beef.
Okay, chicken.
Corn says, yeah, it's football night for me, so I gotta get something cooking too.
Oh.
He doesn't know what to cook.
You mean like you're playing football, or you've got to watch the
It's game night.
What should you cook? What do you got? Dino nugs?
Blitz says, get you some pecan pie while you're there.
Yes, I'm very keen for some pecan pie.
Minnow said, don't have a dishwasher at the moment. Mainly use nieces and nephews over yesterday, so had cutlery? No, we're getting into margarine territory. What's where every 30 seconds was a road stop. Oh, it's bad. This signal. Oh, we're back on the up. Oh. Stop there. So we're on 36. Strength. Minnow complimented you driving.
I can parallel park.
You can, you do a great job.
This is a beast to park though. Turning circle's pretty shite.
Oh, we might be coming back. Oh. Oh.
Now hiring statewide.
Oh. I think we're on the up. Are we back? All right. Hi guys, that was a bit of a lull. 6 of you decided it wasn't worth the wait. Oh, we're back full strength.
How many we got?
26. Okay, where we left off. Hate TV says, what kind of vehicle are you in? There are some great wildlife drives around the Space Center, but some cars can't make it.
We're in a Ford van. Some type of van. It's
Good.
a big van.
That is the type of response you would expect from me. That doesn't understand that vehicles have names.
Okay, sorry the name has been taken off because we've got a painted van.
We can probably find out. I'm just trying to find radio station first.
It's either gangster rap or country music in these channels.
At least Molly is a better driver than most women. I have to work the next 3 nights. Rip.
Who said that?
Minnow. Molly, try not to drive in the dead zones, please.
So sorry, guys. Right to fall asleep.
Could someone please tell everyone in chat to refresh? That would be very helpful. Exceed, make sure Molly does not fall asleep. We're going to stop.
You guys make sure I don't fall asleep. I'm alright.
You can do a pinky. I heard a yawn, someone needs a Red Bull. You did hear a yawn. We got to stop for coffee. Although all of a sudden there are no stops. On the whole drive down from New York
It's like
to
every
Atlanta,
5 miles.
there are stops everywhere, and then all of a sudden we need a coffee. And no one wants to stop. Minnow says, I had rice explode in the microwave.
Oh no.
And then he said WWJD.
What would Jesus do?
Oh. Oh. I thought it was what would you do? And he was asking you for advice.
WWMD.
Hate TV says van would be no problemo. If you're planning on a full day on the Space Coast, I can make a map with the points of interest and some good seafood.
Okay.
Do you care about wildlife, dolphins and alligators and such, or are you just looking for the tourist spots with food along the way?
No, I'm keen to check out anything. I like seafood, Exceed doesn't. So it needs to be restaurants that have non-seafood options too.
I am pretty flexible. Like, I'm not, like, I've gone to seafood restaurants before and I'm happy to order the options they have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't eat seafood.
We eat alligator?
No. The only thing that I eat from the ocean is salt. Oh, and seaweed.
Yeah.
Once you dry it out, and salt that bad boy.
But alligators aren't from the ocean.
Yes, but I don't want to eat alligator.
What about snake?
Well, it says alligator eats you.
What about snake?
No, I'm good.
Catfish?
Minnow asked shrimp. No shrimp. Absolutely not. Ugh. Ugh.
My grandma can't understand. She's like, I say, if you don't eat, doesn't eat seafood. She's like, what about shrimp? What about like prawns? I said, no. She's like, what about crayfish? She said, no. She said, oh, come on, you only have to eat squid. I said, Grandma, no seafood.
That's all good, Hate TV. They say the places I'm thinking of have seafood as well as other options. Perfect. Perfecto. Cockroaches of the sea. Honestly, how's it been so long? Without a stop. This is unbelievable.
Tell me. We're literally like on the East Road or something.
Is this the road that no one takes?
Yeah, that's right.
Is this the forgotten road? Yum Springer says alligator tastes like chicken. Alligator tastes like chicken. Have you had alligator before?
I may eat crocodile, but I don't think so. Oh, there's a Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, Cracker Barrel, Cracker Barrel. Looks like we're coming up to stuff.
Yeah. Something appealing.
Subway.
No. Georgia grown. Appealing.
And appealing.
What is that?
Was it apples?
Is that onion?
Oh.
I don't know. Ah. The colour, I'd have to admit, like, the foliage hasn't changed its colour as much as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot more yellow and orange, like red.
But I think that's over Texas way.
Yeah, by the time, because it will get darker and like hotter, I suppose. But when does... So you've got another month and then winter starts, right? Is it November, December, January, or December, January, March, February? When does winter start, guys?
I have no idea.
What can we see?
Where was the Cracker Barrel?
No idea. Seems some more signs coming up, but very sparse.
How long do we have left on this
Oh,
road?
there seems to be some traffic coming up ahead.
Traffic?
Oh, crash.
Mino says we haven't learned months in school yet. Oh, this is that chick.
Billie Eilish, is it?
Chester's is usually in a gas station.
Oh. Is it chicken?
Is Chester's chicken minnow paws?
So supposedly, guys, we're coming up to a car crash. Oh, yep, there's something.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hey Luke.
Is that Luke Red?
It is Luke Wren.
What?
The one, the
Oh,
only.
it's 6 a.m., 7 a.m.? Was it crash? Look at that. Good
Oh.
one, Google.
Skid marks? Look at that.
Oof. This is the sheriff.
Guys, we've got to hide the camera. They might think I'm filming.
Yeah, do it.
Hide the camera?
Yeah.
Alright guys, we can go down here.
Well, no, show them the crash.
What the?
Just show it up. Ooh. Hope they are okay.
That looks like a big one.
Guys, when you see an ambulance, you're going to send them some love. And, you know, the person's okay, you're helping them.
Mino said skid marks reminds me of my youth. And Blitz said
You
cool.
don't wipe your bum.
Oh, what's this yellow one?
Loves.
What's
I'm
loves?
not stopping at a gas station to get coffee. We
Oh.
learned from that mistake again. Does the Loves do good coffee, guys? I suppose there's nothing. It seems that nothing else is coming up. Loves coffee. Quick. Quick.
Yes, Molly. You're yawning. You can't yawn as a driver.
That's scary.
Loves is like a trucker's stop. Was that where the lot lizards are going to be? If I see a lot lizard on stream,
What are you going to do?
I'm going to ask someone to clip it.
Can't see a Love sign. Are you coming in to get coffee?
I don't have shoes on.
Oh. Chester's. I might get some fried chicken.
What? That will put you to... You will feel like crap. Do not do that. I think it's called Lowe's in Australia. At least I heard someone pronounce it their way from there. Lowe's is a different type of store. Lowe's sell clothes.
Yeah. Guys, these are the sorry. I was like, they don't have a place.
Yeah, look, Chester's chicken.
I see it now.
Hey, Monastache.
Hello. Is this car parking?
We're stopping for coffee because Molly's It says, hello Molly and Exceed. Are you guys stopping to get some boiled peanuts off the highway?
Oh no.
If you see any in there, you'll have to get some.
Oh god, I heard bad things.
We gotta try them. You know what you say. Try everything twice because the first time it could have been prepared incorrectly.
God, don't use what I say against me.
She hates that, chat. Oh, she's gone. Woo! There will be some in the gas. Don't you worry. She's a fiend at gas stations, alright? She does the full circuit, she does the full shop, and she always comes back with something. When we filled up, this is what we came back with last time. And they're not good. How did the welcome home dinner work out last night? I can't remember what it was. It was seafood, wasn't it? You said you were having... I'm pretty sure it was seafood. Minnow Pose. Better come back with root beer and more gummies. She would be very excited if she found that root beer. Very excited. What's the root beer that Coke do in the fountain? She loves that one. The popular one. Yeah, we don't know. We don't get that down under, so I don't know the name, but it's very nice. And also, when we were at Cracker Barrel have that like black cherry soda that's clear and it's served with a cherry in the drink. That's delicious. That is delicious. Tabatai says, you don't make it this far south without conquering a gas station or two. Damn straight. She leaves her mark, usually in the form of giving them money. Hey Tabatai, hope you're doing well. Exceed, can you have Molly buy Coke for me? I'm fairly confident that she's not going to come back with a Coca-Cola. I'm like 90%. That would be very odd if Molly came back with a Coca-Cola. The teriyaki salmon, hell yeah. Super tasty. Beautiful. I'm glad. Teriyaki's good. I like to order the teriyaki chicken at Subway. Footlong, Italian herbs, Swiss cheese, all the salads except olives, Southwest sauce. Yes, even though it's teriyaki. And then just pepper at the end. Don't get salt. You should try salted peanut in Coke. What? What? Salted peanuts in Coke? What's the ratio? Like, do you put a whole bag of salted peanuts in the Coca-Cola? Or just one salted peanut? I've never heard of that. Gas stations. Paying $3 for one soda when you get the whole 12-pack for the same price. America. It's the same thing down under Minnow. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We got the same situation. And that's why I hate it. Because Molly loves it. She goes in there. She's all about look at all these deals. Look. She loves all these deals. She's like, oh, I'll just get 2 choc milks, babe. She loves it. Total rip-off. Have you guys tried Cheer Wine? It's a cherry soda that you can find in the South. We actually brought some back home with us when we visited Florida. I don't think I've ever seen it or heard of it. I mean, maybe I've seen the logo and didn't recognize it, but no, I've never heard of Cheer Wine. That sounds fun though. Would you mind, or someone mind, putting that in Discord? That sounds like something we should check out. Cheer Wine. Is it alcoholic? It's a cherry soda. Is it an alcoholic soda? Grab a 20-ounce Coke. That's like a liter, right? And a bag of lightly salted peanuts. The salt matters. Pour half in and go forth, be happy. Oh my god. I mean, I'm down to try it, Pinking, but that's the first I've ever heard of it. Kinder Eggs. So we grew up thinking Kinder was Australian. Everyone... I'm going to generalise here, but everyone thinks Kinder's Australian in Australia. So we were very surprised when we learnt that it's everywhere. Oh, if I buy 2 sodas, I have $1 off these 6 drinks. These $6 drink. Yeah, it's so... gas stations, am I right? They actually might have it in there. It originated in the Carolinas. I don't know where that is, but cool. And no alcohol. I can post in Discord. I've been messaging Molly directly. Is there a better place for me to post it in the main Discord? Yes. You can take your pick. It's up to you. You can choose between all things food, which surprisingly is about all things food and drink, or the USA Trip channel is for everything related to a USA Trip. So whichever of those you feel is a better home for it is all good. It is a southern thing. All right, we'll have to try it. We've been really slacking on the southern barbecue. We need to get some barbecue action going on. Subway has a new barbecue brisket sub. I heard the ads on the radio. But while we're here, before we go back to the